What is going on, guys? It's your boy Guns here. Man, yep. I switch factions. But everyone relax. Everyone relax. It's not permanent, okay? It's not permanent. I usually switch to the Spring Warden faction towards the end of the seasons, and I'll explain to you guys. So, as you guys know, at least if you don't know, most of you guys know, but if you don't know, I am a mage main and I have very heavy celestials, right? So normally, like out in big battles, I'll have 3 to 4 mage marches and my archers running around. Every once in a while, I'll have my calves running around trying to flank, or I'll have my tanks being deployed. But usually, it's like, you know, 768k Vestals and then 1.1 million Celestials for a total of 1. What? Like 1.8, 1.9 million, right? Um, so I just healed all my troops there. Yeah, so about 1.8, 1.8, close to 1.9. So towards the end of the season, you guys know it gets pretty boring, right? It gets pretty boring, so you're just kind of um, just hunting people down, especially if the guys that you're fighting are just running around. This method that I do, granted, yes, it is 10,000 gems, guys. It is 10,000 gems to switch factions, and it could be a little too pricey for some people, but for some of you guys, it's not going to be a problem, right? But so the way that I do it is I'll switch to Springworn main, right? And these are the marches that I'm running right here. This is my little like 5 bomb, I guess you can call it. I don't have a pet on this one. I forget what pet I run on this one. Uh, sure, we could throw the Bruin Bear on that one. So this is what I've been running, guys. It's not in this order. I think I put Kingslayer. I put Kingslayer on Thea Ferrandel, Swordland's Blade on Freygar. Um, and then Theodore Bakshi, I use Blink. So if they're in areas that are kind of hard to get, then I'll use Blink, Sorlin's Blade, and then the Kingslayer, and just blink over stuff. And then obviously with my flying chickens, I'll just fly over. So just to give you guys can see what I'm doing. Dude, it's so much fun. So this method right here, guys, you can run. So, shout out to Holston Gaming, all his videos about Calvary, and RIP the nerf for the Calvary Unyielding Rush. But doing this method right here, guys, gives you the satisfaction of being a cav main when you're not even close to being a cav main. You're actually the absolute opposite, which is being a mage main, right? But when you have so many flying units, you can see my Emrys. Have my Emrys step up. You can see my Emrys. I just have the flying chickens on them. Have the flying chickens on my Emrys husk. It's actually not too bad. I guess you could do Alistair. Um, some people even run Skogel and Garwood, Skogel and Nika. I've seen a few builds. Let me know in the comments below if you guys run like a 5 cav setup, what you guys are running. Um, so kind of go through my lineup here. I'll have them go back. But it's been so much fun, guys. I've been hunting people down, chasing people down, and they're trying to get away, and you hit them with a little blink action. It's so much fun, right? Or they're hopping in and out of their cities, right? Because, like I said, this is a scenario where you're pushing them back, but, I'll also go into another scenario. They're hopping in and out of their cities, use Blink, or I'll use the Wolf Woman of Haler, or however the hell you say that. um, but you can also use, I've also seen people use the Wolf Woman of Haler to hop over rivers, but I think there has to be a node on the other side. I think you have to land in the node or something. But anyways, so to go over what I have once again, my Thea is awakened. You can see based off like her borders different. Ferrando, guys, he's only 5111, right? Freygar is only 5511. Craig is obviously awakened. Theodore Bakshi awakened. Emrys is like, let's see, what is Emrys? Uh, guys, I'm holding on to 1,300 gold keys, so maybe he'll be better once I open them. But he's 5233. He's not even close to leveling up. And then obviously I have my Skogel. That's what I have on her. I'll show you guys the builds one by one that I have. So on my Thea, this is my generic like Thea build, right? Just a lot of speed on her. I'll leave it at just a few seconds so you guys can see the builds that I have. I don't claim for these to be the best ones, but they've been working for me, guys. They've been really good. Right? That's what I have for Thea. And then for my next one I have Frhagar, right? I focus on a lot of speed on this one. That's why I kind of went on to the three trees. Damn, that was almost a tongue twister a little bit. Yeah, the three trees, right? So I kind of get some speed here. I kind of doubled down a little bit. I went up into the peacekeeping just to get this overall attack. Um, finishing this one out. I think, yeah, so I think my next one here is probably gonna go into overall speed. Yeah, my next one here is gonna go into overall speed, which it doesn't matter which one I go to, but I'll probably just do this one. Give her more speed. I mean, she's what, level 58, so I'll be able to get two ticks here, right? And then for my Theodore, this march is kind of lagging a little bit. There is times that if I don't have if they were just out and about, I might throw a springbird feather. So, I try to put it on as much speed as I could on this march. Um, but I mean, it does its thing. It gets there a little bit later, but it hits hard. You know what I mean? Um, and then on my Emrys, this is the build that I have on it. Once again, you guys can see I triple dip, I guess you can say. Always triple dip to get as much speed as possible, right? To get as much speed as possible. Um, I guess I could change that on the Frhagar. Now that I was looking at it, right? You can if it's a little too slow, which she could be, she kind of struggles to keep up with Thea and Ferrando. So I'd probably take away the counterattack damage and put it here to make it faster to keep up because Thea Ferrando is quick. So I showed you guys my Emrys one. Here's what I have on Emrys. This one's huge right here. When your Legion enters a battle, their attacks increase by 10%. Dude, that is nuts. That is nuts right there. And then my Skogel build, right? Very heavy on speed with her. You could switch this counterattack for this one, to give her even more speed. But yeah, guys, I've gotten so many. Let me show you guys some reports. Look at this: 53, 67, 73, 60K. Like, against like T5s, I'll be like 30, 40K. This has a mixture of like T5s or whatever and T4s. But you can see like it's so, and on top of that, guys, it's so much fun running around with the flying chickens, right? So let me show you guys an example. Let me show you guys an example, um, just to display the speed a little bit. My springbird feather. I guess I didn't talk about what artifact I have, but my Sorlin's max, Kingslayer's maxed, Blink is level 4, Springbird Feather's level 4, and what's the other one that I have? I forget. Oh, Wolf Woman Hailer's only level 1, so rip. Anyway, so when you're running around, I mean, that's why it sucks so bad. I mean, like, even Hoxton talked about it. But, they're gonna reduce the unyielding rush distance, right? So you can, when you're chasing people down, you can kind of just do that, guys. Just, you kind of ping pong off of these Darklings, right? Because it boosts you forward, and then you click off right before you hit. I messed that one up. Boost off right before you hit. Come on, this one. That one took a little long to boost. Sometimes it's like the boot right there, like it clicked. It could be a little off, right? And then you're off, and then you just boost off, right? And it's so much fun chasing people down, guys. And what I'm telling you, so I mean, one of the biggest things that I find with games like this is just figuring out ways to have fun, especially when you're bored, right? So in this situation, we've been pushing Ancients back and Blog, right? We're almost completely shutting them down into Zone 1. We took them out of Atherin, we took them out of Ogru, we took them out of Forgotten Lands, and now we're just now building into here. Unless they drop a fort in here somewhere, we're just gonna take all over Parhelion. We're just gonna fully take over Parhelion. I wish that you can still invade Zone 1s, man. I mean, at the end of the day, what's the Peace Island for? You know what I mean? Like you can, but that's a discussion for another day. But okay, so on the flip side, right? We had a season against BDO where they absolutely raffle stomped us, right? Not while I was in pay to win. I was in a pay to win was allied with BDO. I ended up going to pay to win. But as you guys can see, like my merits have been pretty good. I think since I switched to Springboard, I've gotten like 4 or 5 million merits. Mixture of like running around and fighting. But yeah, anyways, BDO had us, backs against the wall. Really couldn't do anything. Um, but with the flying chickens, I was able to just go through the pass that we were originally defending at the time. They couldn't attack yet because it wasn't the auger stone that allowed them to do that. Um, so I was just running around with flying chickens, and look at this, guys. I'm telling you. So for those of you guys that are mage mains and you have a lot of celestials, you can switch to Spring Warden and have some fun, guys. And if you guys are in this situation where you're kind of bored, either getting pushed back or you're the one doing the pushing, give it a shot, guys, and you will not regret it. Okay, although I did regret it doing Roots of War. I was like, damn, I need all my Celestials back. I need all my freaking Celestials back, right? But yeah, I mean, you'll hear like Spring Warden mains. I'm not a Spring Warden main, obviously. I just do it like to troll people and to have fun. But you'll see people hate Spring Warden players, right? Um, I even had some people like message me saying like, "Hey, I'm subscribed to your channel now. I'm unsubscribing," or people trying to go get a 15% research rune to level up their accounts. I'm like chasing them down, trying to kill them, getting hate mail. Spring Warden mains get all kinds of crazy hate mail. Um, but hey, it comes with the game. And a lot of Spring Warden mains get like shit talked because they're like, oh, your team's fighting and you're in the back line being annoying. But if you actually have like 5 or 6 people that are just Spring Warden mains and their job is literally just to flank around and smoke people, like man, I can see that being pretty fun. Especially when you go into like into the final zone and then you kind of just have like your little hit squad of flying chickens. Oh man, that'd be crazy. But give it a shot, guys. That's what I'm running. Obviously, I know that people run other things as well. Um, what am I missing here? I mean, I have all that. Yeah, I think people fit in Alistair in their setups. But for me, my Emirates Hosk have been doing pretty well. I have no complaints about them. Um, Let me know in the comments below what kind you are running, and I'm telling you guys, try this out. You will have so much fun, right? Especially when you're running around and people see you coming, right? Think about this, right? This is 3, 6. Let's just say roughly, right? 9, 1.2. This is roughly like 1.4, 1.5 million troops. Um, so you get a bunch of merits, it's fun, and it gives you a different angle of the game that you don't have when you're mage main, right, guys? So, obviously, I'm gonna switch back to the Celestials, and yeah, guys. And I've been asked about a little bit about have I seen the new patch notes? Yeah, guys, I will be making videos on that. Don't worry, don't worry. Um, a lot of the other content creators already kind of covered a lot of the stuff that I wanted to talk about. But we are getting new archers. We are getting new archers. And as it stands right now, guys, I'm getting really close to awakening my Goresh 5554, right? We are knocking. I mean, we just got him to 5554, so he's 0 out of 80, so only 80 heads more and then our Skogul probably another wheel, probably another wheel for her. Um, Probably like a wheel or two more. But yeah, we're getting close. I think by the time the new archers get here, I'll be damn near awakening both of these guys, and then um, we'll for sure be work. I think one of them's gonna be a flyer. I think I think one of them's gonna be a flyer. So going over here for the Frozen Fury. Like I said, I'll probably make another video on this. We'll see. Zeta right here. I think she's gonna be the flying one, so I'll definitely pick her up. So whenever I do what I'm telling you guys right now, when I switch over to flying chickens, right, because they are physical damage based heroes, they'll be able to blend in nice with my flying chicken march. Which end game I will have 5 flying mages and 5 flying chicken marches. Imagine. Oh my God. You're just a menace in the open field, a menace when things are slowing down. Like it's just crazy, guys. So let's see. Is there anything else? Is there anything else that I want to tell you guys about Spring Warden? Yeah, prepare to receive a lot of hate mail. Prepare to receive a lot of hate mail. Very useful in Roots of War for the initial plays to be the first one into capturing buildings. Celestials can't get into buildings, but the flying chickens can. Um, what else? What else? What else? What else? Yeah, we received the hate mail, yada yada yada. That's pretty much it, guys. That's pretty much it. For those of you guys that try it, you're welcome. In advance, say you're welcome. You're gonna have a bunch of fun, and I know a lot of people are towards the end of their seasons now, so they're kind of more in like a little bit more of like a hunting mode. So, give it a shot, guys. That's gonna be it for this video. If you like this video, make sure you drop a like on the video. Share it with your buddies. Like, bro, Guns just taught me how to be a main mage and have a 5 cavalry march setup. I mean, I guess not 5 because you have 1 tank in there, but a specific setup that you can run around with and have fun. You can literally be both players, and I think that is freaking dope. So I've been enjoying it, and I'm sure that you guys will. If you want to continue supporting the channel, make sure you guys drop a sub. Um, Going on, let's see, give you guys a little roadmap of what I'm planning to cover. Yeah, just mainly about the next season, the Frozen Fury stuff coming up. So we'll be covering some of that. I needed to make sure that I talked about the Spring Warden switch up because last season I did it. I know a few people in the comment section were like, "Whoa, you're Spring Warden now? What the hell happened?" Right? So that's why. And I'm not looking back. It's been a lot of fun. So with that being said, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. It's your boy Guns. I'm out.